Boom. Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 3 of the Magic Within podcast. And it's a pretty exciting one because we are talking all about Magic Kingdom. The magic within Magic Kingdom.
I'm excited.
I know. And I know we've done Disney World before, but that was Disney World on the whole. And we did mention even then that we will be doing more episodes where we're going to venture deeper into the individual parts.
Yeah.
So here we are. We're at that point. It's going to be a little bit different in the format. Like, I'm not going to give you the 5 facts that you might not know, but you might, because there's only so many times you guys want to hear about underground tunnels in Magic Kingdom. I'm sure anybody listening to this podcast already knows about them Magic Kingdom tunnels. And there is other ones, of course, in terms of like dates of when it opened and that it was Walt and Roy's vision.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I guess, quite a nice quote to start off with. Although Walt never got to step foot into Magic Kingdom, there was a very famous quote where somebody once said to Roy, "It's a shame that Walt never got to see it." And he said, if Walt never saw it, we wouldn't be standing in it. So, like, just lovely things like that, because that was Walt's vision. Roy carried it through and, of course, was always the kind of, not brains behind it, I would say, but the more of a firm hand. The big brother. The bungee rope on it. Like, just he's steady on Walt. Like, we can't do too much. But, it's an incredible place. And obviously Magic Kingdom is the hub of Disney World.
It's what you think of.
Yeah.
When someone says they're going to Disney World, that's what you picture in your head.
You know that they're going to take a photo in front of the castle and like walking down Main Street, and you're going to watch the fireworks. And whenever there's ever like a big event and stuff like that, like I know you have the Jollywood Nights, but all the Halloween parties are in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's the Disneyland within Disney World, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess is the way that you can look at it. So yeah, that's, I mean, delved into a little bit of fact there.
You got some facts in there.
Yeah, I got a couple of facts in there, but I mean, probably, like I said, is things that you guys already are aware of. But we're going to do stuff like our 3 favourite things. We're going to deep dive into each of the lands. Like, we're going to go and have a walk around Magic Kingdom.
Oh, I love that.
But we're not, and you just have to use your imagination.
Yeah.
Imagination.
If you imagine it enough, you can feel it.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like we need to also acknowledge your new shirt.
Yeah.
Because it's stunning.
Yeah, big shout out to Roosevelt. They don't sponsor me or anything like that. I would love for them to do that one day. But yeah, so this is from there. Should I get closer?
It's so smart. I love it.
Look at all the Mickeys. Oh, it's a bit out of focus. Maybe I should. Right there.
This is quite a subtle one, I think.
Yeah. Look at
little
this.
Mickeys.
Kind of goes with my hat. Yeah, little Mickeys. So
gorgeous.
you're gonna probably be seeing a lot more of these on the podcast. Big up the Black Friday sale. So if you want one like this, or there's so many designs like this one was heavily discounted. I'm going to order 2 more. I've already got 3. Might order a new hat as well. In fact, you know what? If you order over a certain amount, you get a free hat, but it's not a Disney one. It's not. It's just
cool, though.
It's just like a Roosevelt's one. So yeah, that's where I got this from. So.
Very good for Orlando because they're so thin, aren't they?
So thin. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Like, honestly, it's an optical illusion. Like, you guys looking at it now, you won't actually believe how thin it is.
Yeah.
It feels like it should be see-through. Like,
it's very silky.
You know, that thin. Like, like as soon as it gets in the sunlight, people will be able to see.
Yeah.
Everything, but that isn't the case because I've seen people wearing them. So yeah, that's acknowledge Roosevelt's. What else are we going to talk about? That's probably it.
Yeah, we're just going to have a chit chat.
Yeah, we're going to have a chit chat about Magic Kingdom. So come along for the ride. Welcome aboard your Disney World transportation service. Yeah. Next stop, Magic Kingdom. Okay, so obviously, like we said, we're going to have a virtual walk around Magic Kingdom, essentially, I guess. So you've got to get in there first.
You do have to get in.
Which, if you are not staying on property, what are you doing? No, I'm joking. If you're not staying on property, then you will have to get either the ferry or the monorail. Listen, it can take a little bit of a while to get from that point in once you get into the park. But it's a great. It's just like a staging process.
I imagine it's part of it.
It is a little bit, yeah. It's something that, to be fair, we didn't really get to experience that much of.
You done it when you were younger.
I've done it when I was younger, yeah. I've done the boat and the monorail.
Do you remember doing it?
Yeah. I remember being sat on the boat. And you come into dock and you can kind of see the castle ever so slightly in the distance.
That must be so exciting.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And like you say, definitely part of the journey in.
And it's not something that we are sort of unfamiliar to as well, being in the UK. Anyone that has been to Alton Towers, it's stuff like that. You always have to jump on it. Well, you don't have to, but you can jump on a monorail to get in there. And I kind of like it because you're on the monorail and you get the little message, and then you starts playing Disney music, when you stay on site, I mean, depending where you stay, if you're a Skyliner, unless you're going you can't get a Skyliner into Magic Kingdom anywhere. You could get a Skyliner at Epcot and then hop on the monorail and go, but what would be the point? So you get the bus and it drops you off right outside Magic Kingdom. So you just kind of bypass the whole ferry and monorail situation. I wouldn't say you miss out on something as such.
The buses are just really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the ferry is kind of a nice experience. Maybe we'll do that next time. Just because you're going over the lake and stuff. So it is quite a cute experience.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll look at doing that next time. But yeah, if you do stay on site, you do kind of skip that. I wasn't aware of that. I was still prepped and ready to be jumping on a monorail or a boat.
We were well surprised.
And then the bus just chucked us out. It was like, the entrance is right there. It's like, oh, right, here we go. So yeah, I mean, once you've done that, choice of transport, up to you guys. And then you stood outside it.
That bit. Is it the train station?
Yeah, you can see the train station, and it's flowers. Like a little clock, right?
Yeah. It's so just that's emotional.
That's your first photo pass point as well. It can sometimes get a bit of a queue. They even map out a queue in tape sometimes, like a little rectangle for you to follow. Especially kind of opening and closing time, it will get busy there, but don't miss out on that photo opportunity. Because
they do go quick, don't they?
Yeah, and you do often get a magic shot there. Like I'm pretty sure we got Tinkerbell. So it's great. So I guess as well, while we go around, we'll say, right, there's a photo pass spot.
Literally. Close your eyes and then
so
we'll lead you.
I mean, then once you're there, most of you guys, I imagine, will. If you're from the UK, have a 14-day ticket, you'll have your ticket in advance. So you just go to whichever queue they'll be showing you. Unless you buy on the day, then obviously you go to that ticket office. Boring bit. But then you scan your magic band.
Yeah, that's the best bit.
That's a beautiful bit. That noise.
It's the best noise in the world.
It is. It just means happiness is a coming. It's like, what's the word? Like on The Office when Jim makes it so every time he hears Dwight hears the noise, he expects a treat. It's like that noise just signals something in my brain. It's like you're about to have an amazing day.
Dopamine.
Yeah, fully, absolute dopamine release.
I want some kind of phone alarm that has that noise. Maybe not over and over again, but
you'll end up hating it.
Yeah, probably. Or I'd end up waking up really happy every day.
Yeah, I've seen people that have got not alarms, but keys and stuff, like a magic band reader at home. Yeah. Somebody's made one. They're not cheap, but I might get one.
I bet you can make a doorbell or something that has that noise.
I might get one for content and blame it on content, even though they're over £100. And just be content though.
Got to do it.
Might do the same for a Mickey. Mickey waffle maker. So we get a Mickey waffle maker. It's it's for content.
I really want one of that.
I need to register Mickey's Best Pal or the Magic Within as a business, and then we could claim tax.
Yeah.
And be this is for content purposes.
Yeah, but it's not for our enjoyment.
Not for food at all.
No.
We have to try it though.
Yeah.
We could make different kind of waffles, like chocolate waffles.
The chicken ones.
Oh, the chicken ones. Oh yeah, the chicken.
Yeah. But anyway.
Oh right, yeah. So we've scanned our magic band.
So distracted by food.
Yeah, I just thought about the chicken ones. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. I've moved the cushions and now I can sit a bit further back.
So you're around the corner, and we see the little. Is it the plaza? No, it's not a plaza. It's courtyard.
It's not for me as well. It's not just right. It's not just see, is it? See, you scan your magic band, you walk through the little tunnel thing, and you see all the movie posters, and then sensory overload.
Yeah.
Like the smells hit.
Yeah.
The music hits.
Smellinators.
Like obviously you start to see things. Like it's a complete dopamine release for me. Some people probably worst nightmare, but like you come out and there's a little like roundabout. There's a statue of Iwerks. I believe it is. No, is it Roy? Maybe it's Roy.
Oh, it might be Roy.
And Minnie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember, but they sat on a bench. And then there's the little fire station.
Yeah.
You should totally go in there.
Yeah.
You see some little Dalmatian puppers in there.
Cute.
And like literally like every state, every town, city's like fire badge is like in there. It's a really cool little thing. And it's always the place to go if you don't need a wee or someone in your party needs to go toilet, because there's some toilets right next to it. So that's why I always ended up standing if I was waiting for you. Great aircon, just a nice little car. It's quite calm. It's very rarely busy in there.
You've got Mickey's meet and greet as well in that area, haven't you? Isn't it just as you come in on the right?
Just on the right, at Town Square Theatre.
Yeah.
So you can go in there. That's what I do straight away. Beeline, right? See you later.
Straight in there.
Going to say hi to my best pal, and then we can go around the parks. Well, great. Like I said, it's something Disney specific. I love the feeling of walking in Universal. It's just it's a different feeling. It's a not more exciting feeling, I guess, but like Disney always feels more nostalgic. It's a wholesome feeling when I walk in there.
I think because it's like old school buildings as well, it like adds to it even more.
Yeah,
like,
it's a bit like you've gone back in time.
In time, yeah.
And there's sometimes you see like, is it the tram in Disney World?
Yeah.
Sometimes you see the little tram going around, the little horse and carriage, or the Dapper Dans will be out singing songs. That's where there's a barber shop as well.
Yeah.
So as soon as you walk in, you're transported into a different world. And then, of course, you kind of go around the little roundabout thing, and you look down Main Street.
And you cry.
And there she is.
There she is, in her glory.
Nice big castle.
As you come in as well, so you're going around a loads of corners, aren't you? I read something today that was like, they've done that on purpose, so you're always looking for the next thing around the corner. Like,
so it's like exciting.
Around, then you have to go around again. Then if you go around to see the castle, it's like you're always like, oh my god, where is it? What's next? Like,
yeah, I agree.
It's so good, and they've done that on purpose.
And that walk down Main Street is hot.
Yeah, sweaty.
Well, let me tell you,
we don't walk down it. You go in the shop through aircon.
There's some stank. No, it's exactly. So but you have to do it because you just. For me as well, obviously I went, right? So I went when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And we'll go into that a little bit later because it looked a bit different. That didn't. That entrance and thing down the middle, that didn't really look different from my memory. But the rest of the park did. But I can't really say this for me, but I imagine like people like for you have seen photos of that shot.
Yeah.
Have stood at the end of Main Street looking down.
Yeah.
And you can see people, you can see someone selling balloons and someone's got an ice cream and like lounge flies and you know what I mean? And it's like it's like you've walked into that photo and you finally see it and like it's the best kind of hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
Because like usually if I'm like walking down any other main street, if it's Oxford Street or like, I don't know, if I was at like Times Square, I've never been, but I think I'd be like, too many people this.
No, we're not very good with crowds. Yeah, as soon as we get into Disney, it's like, don't care.
I don't care. People can bump into me for that.
Just happy.
Honestly, for that like first hour, people can bump into me and all sorts. And I'm like, no problem, madam. No problem, sir. After you.
Everyone's just happier though,
yeah, I'm so much happier. Listen, when it's
Even
been...
if they'll say sorry if they bump into you.
When it's been... Not always.
No.
When it's been a few hours.
Oh, yeah.
When it's been a few hours and I'm hot and it's been there and some old lady kicks me.
Yeah.
Then we get
rolls over your foot.
Yeah. Oh, that was that was different.
Yeah,
So,
actually, you did get a bit battered.
yeah, I did. I got beat up a little bit.
I think because you're so like tall, people were targeting you by accident.
Yeah. Yeah, looking back. Bit mean. But it didn't take anything away from the experience, in all fairness. So, we carry on. We walk down Main Street, as you do. Like you said, if it's a bit hot, you can go through all the shops.
Divert.
And I mean shops, like, you go in at one end of Main Street and you can just keep going in shops all the way down.
That.
They feed into the next
you,
one.
Transition into another one without even realising.
I love that too. Bank account.
It's very smooth.
My bank doesn't love that. Not at all. Because you go in as well, but especially Florida, you go in, and sometimes Paris is the opposite. So I know we're talking about Magic Kingdoms, but so Florida, you go in the shops because you're like, oh, hey,
cool down.
Bit hot in here.
Yeah.
Well, bit hot out here. Let's go and get some aircon. And then you end up coming out with 2 bags and you're like, oh, drat. It happened again.
Already?
Oh, no. Whereas when you're at Paris, you're a bit chilly, so you go in the shops.
I know, you go
and then you come out with bags.
It's so cold there.
They get you. The merch is heavy. So if you're going to go through the shops, head down. Blinkers on, just walk straight. Maybe that's why people bump into me.
Because you're on a mission?
No, because they're on a mission to just get through the shop without buying anything.
And you're too busy.
And I'm dilly-dallying, looking around, going, look at this.
You're dilly-dallying around because I've walked off and you're trying to find me.
I'm putting Indiana Jones hats on, finding things that I think you like and looking around for you.
I'm distracted by something else.
Yeah, I'll lose you a little bit. Yeah. Good job we don't have a kid. That kid would be getting lost.
Yeah, be in the lost and found.
Yeah. Mickey will keep him safe. We'll be right.
Yeah, be fine. Chill with some characters.
You cried anyway as we're walking down Main Street.
I did cry.
That's where you're going to cry. If you're going to cry, you're probably going to cry there.
I can't imagine not crying at that. I feel like I might cry next time.
Fireworks might do you as well. They always get me. But that's later on in the night. We're just starting our day. So you get to the bottom and there's once again a little
roundabout
garden.
Garden, yeah.
And
terrace.
That's where you'll find the Walt and Mickey statue. Go and get your photo there. That's another photo pass moment.
As the castle.
Oh, it is for me. 100%.
It's incredible.
100%. It all started with a mouse. He deserves that place there. And so does Walt, of course. Because it all actually started with Walt.
When we went to Magic Kingdom the first time, it was like early morning, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And when we got, it was really hot. When we got that picture of when you like held me back.
Yeah.
When we kissed, that was a good moment.
Yeah, see, there wasn't
a lot of people in there.
There's another photo pass moment as well, just right at the end of Main Street or like in the middle of Main Street. Great. And there's always quite a lot of photographers dotted.
So many.
Like up and down Main Street, around the corner. Like you'll see one here and like from where you're getting your photo took, I don't know, 10 meters away, you'll see another one just from a different angle. And I love that they do that. That's one thing that they do a lot better than Paris. Because they're just a bit of a nightmare to find. I don't think we found one.
The amount of photos we have from Orlando from like one day compared to one day in Paris.
It's ludicrous.
It's amazing. It's so worth the money.
It's always included as well for us, for Florida. So it's actually a no-brainer. And you want them moments. And we're going to get them again. Because I was like, will I get this photo again next time? It's like, damn right I will. Because then I'm going to get it the next time we go. And then the next time we go. And then the next time we go. And I'll be like, look at me aging. Look how young I was. No, I just think it's nice to look back on. And it's ever changing. But that's where you're probably going to get your best castle shot. Yeah. Is somewhere, depending on what your best side is, depending on what your best angle is. Somewhere in and around there, that little kind of courtyard, I guess. I can't remember what it's called, but
no, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So we've obviously got all the land scattering around. Where would you start? Like, if you say you weren't having a plan for rides and you were just going around, would you go clockwise or anti-clockwise? I feel like there's a bit of a debate on like Which way around you go?
I feel like if I wasn't going directly to a ride, I think
would make sense in your brain?
I think this is going to, because neither of them, I would walk directly under the castle. I would carry on walking in a straight line and walk through and under the castle.
Oh, that's nice.
And then once I hit Fantasyland, then I would pick a direction from there to be like, I think. Like
what feels right in your bones?
I think I feel better going left.
Yeah.
And heading towards the more adventure Discoveryland area.
That's what I think. It feels like a morning time area.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't know why.
Discoveryland's definitely better in the night.
Yeah, because all the lights.
It's all lit up, and like Tron specifically is incredible in the night time. Not to say don't go on it in the day, but it just looks better at night time.
From the outside, it just looks better
I just think there's something silly in my brain that it's like, well, like Frontierland and stuff, it's like the past, it's like the Wild West, so it's like, well, we should go there first and then move to the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If it was nighttime at Frontierland, you can't see as much. Like, do you know, like they have like things.
It's different though. I think like
to look at.
I really enjoyed. Remember when we went on Big Thunder Mountain?
Oh yeah, and we were like walking through.
Yeah, and it was all like really dimly lit, and it was almost like bayou like.
Oh yeah, that was really.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a completely different vibe. Like when you go to Discoveryland at night, it's all almost not neon, I guess, but it's just like futuristic, lit up, and like futuristic noises. You hear like the launch of Tron and stuff like that. Whereas like when you're walking through Frontierland, it does feel a bit Wild Westy, and I love that.
Yeah, well, that question was kind of pointless, to be fair, because when you actually do go to Magic Kingdom, you go like boom, 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 like this. You don't have
just go where the lightning lane tell you to be going.
The rides, really, don't you?
100%. Right, so get your photos in front of the castle. I've dropped the remote. Get your photos in front of the castle. Do your business. In terms of snacks, though, actually. Before we leave there, if you do want cheeseburger spring rolls, they're just round the corner on the left-hand side as you come out Main Street.
Yeah.
There's a little cart, and it does say spring rolls, but I see a lot of people going, where'd you get the cheeseburger spring rolls? So the cart that says spring rolls.
Just on the way to
Adventureland.
On the way to Adventureland, yeah.
I think it is. And as far as I'm aware, it's still cheeseburger and pizza. It hasn't changed up yet.
Totally. Like one of each right now, actually.
Yeah, can I have the pizza one though?
We'll share.
We've been through this, guys. I don't want to do it again. You know how I feel about the cheeseburger spring rolls, and
even I think they're a bit.
Don't get them if you don't like pickles.
They're good though.
Don't argue with me in the comments because you're all wrong. Honestly, right? No, you're not all wrong. But I must have just had an extra pickly one because I've seen people say that they don't taste like pickles. They do taste like pickles.
We must have had a pickly one.
Tasted like it was a pickle in phyllo pastry.
I even was like, wow.
It's like, where's the cheeseburger?
Yeah.
But no, get one because they have got a lot of rave reviews. Yeah, and also apologies, guys, in advance for this, and we will rectify this next time we go. I promise. Last time we went, we had a lot of meals booked. Like a lot of meals booked. We wanted to sample all the food at all the restaurants. But then we spent a lot of money on merch. Yeah. And then decided that we actually wanted to spend more money on merch. Yeah. So we cancelled like all of the meals.
Yeah, we had one meal out.
Yeah, we just went to one in Animal Kingdom, which we'll talk about when we went there. Jambo!
Jambo.
But yeah, so I was going to say don't do that, but no, you do what you want. But what I would say, here's a little bit of advice, a little tidbit from me. If you book the restaurants, make sure you book the restaurants. If there's one that you fancy prior to going, get on the website as soon as you can, whatever the date is for you, however many months before, whether you're staying off-site or on-site. Get them tables booked. You've got a 24-hour window to cancel them, so you can decide when you're there whether you want to go or not. Yeah. So yeah, always get them booked, but don't feel pressured to go. If you think, right, you know what, actually I saw this hoodie, I saw this Spirit jersey that I want, like...
Because that's expensive.
Food be good. Food is good. Memories in restaurants are amazing as well.
We just like having stuff to come back with, don't we?
I like to kind of have something to bring home with me that I can always look at and go, Oh, amazing. Which, to be fair, every time I look at that video of me arguing with Mickey in
Oh, yeah.
in the restaurant, it's great.
Yeah, I definitely think the character dining's different.
If you're gonna do one, I would do character dining.
Yeah, you
but
get
some
extra
people
stuff.
like some people personally would hate that. I get that as well.
Yeah.
Right, that would be the worst.
I was a bit awkward, to be fair. I was like, oh my god, that's so close. What do we say? What do we do?
So it's awkward though, isn't it, when you're like when your best mate meets your wife for the first time? You know, like, you know, it's just like,
Well, you love it more than me. So.
Let's head into Adventureland. Get your spring rolls on your way in. So in you come, you walk into Adventureland, and again, you're transported. It's like you've gone from old school USA
to like somewhere tropical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so good.
Which fits because of the weather.
But as you go around to Jungle Cruise, I have a fact this week.
Okay.
You might actually know this because I feel like you know a lot. All the water in the parks, because obviously Jungle Cruise is a water ride, is recycled and filtered. And it's just the same water.
Oh, right, yeah. Do they get it from the lake?
Oh, no. I just thought it was like they just recycle all the water.
I thought the lake fed into it.
But it's also dyed brown on Jungle Cruise.
Oh, is it?
So that you don't
So it looks mucky?
Yes, that's probably why that bit's recycled. Because it's the same colour going round and round.
Yeah.
So they don't want to dilute it.
Yeah.
So it's brown so you don't see the tracks. So it makes you feel like you're on a boat.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sounds gross though, brown water.
Yeah, but you are.
Well, you need to not see.
That's what it looks like in the jungle, though, isn't it? Like a jungle river. It wouldn't be like crystal clear blue waters like in Greece and stuff.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that would be lovely, but that's for the Caribbean stuff.
The wait for Jungle Cruise though is quite long, isn't it? It's a long one.
It can be. And shout out the skippers as well, because look, like, I think I'd love to be a skipper.
You'd be so good at improving if you were a skipper.
I think I'd probably improv too much and I'd probably lose my job.
Yeah, they're probably like, you can improv a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, I think because like you definitely have to say certain jokes and stuff because like it could be someone's first time, it could be someone's 50th time, but, like that's the thing. But you have to like recite it over and over and over again. Like, it must be hard.
To add little bits in, aren't you?
Yeah. It must be hard to keep that energy up. Is also big shout out to them. All the cast members, of course. I can't remember the names, but there was one there when we rode it at night.
Woman.
Yeah, but the woman that was like the woman that was not even.
Oh, that wasn't very good.
No. The woman that was on the platform, she wasn't even.
She was new,
having
wasn't she? Wasn't she
I
just
think
started?
She was like training, and she just had the energy of
so much energy.
Yeah, she just it was everything of what you imagine a cast member. She just looked like she was just loving her life, being there and having that.
She's crackers.
Yeah, she was absolutely crackers, and I think you need to be to recite the same material over and over again. So perfect fit.
Yeah.
And every now and again you do get one like that. So always ride the Jungle Cruise. That's where the Tiki Room is as well.
Yeah.
We didn't do that this time, but I have done it. Yeah, it's fun. You get some talking animatronic birds, you know.
Then we go to Tortuga.
Arr!
I like that bit. It's cool.
Yeah, Pirates is awesome. The entrance for Pirates is incredible. But all of them actually. But it just looks so cool. The big banner in Orlando, and there's something once again. Pirates of the Caribbean is red hot, so it feels you've got that more authentic feel to it.
When you go into that, I feel like I get so sleepy because you've gone from being really hot to like just nice, cool temperature.
Oh, the smell!
And then you sat, and then it smells amazing. I just want to pass out on that ride in a good way.
The smell. Like people say, like if you'll probably have heard people talk about the Pirates water smell, and if you've not experienced it, it won't make sense.
We need the wax smell.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
If you've not experienced it, just get the wax smell.
But like even me, because I was like, oh, like it rings a bell, but I've not done it Disney World in years.
What's your favourite part about Adventureland then? Pirates.
I think so. Pirates or Jungle.
You said that really quick.
Yeah, no, because I stopped because I was like, is it? It's Pirates or Jungle Cruise. I love them both. They're both such staples.
Yeah.
IPs, like not you know, like Pirates had the films, Jungle Cruise had the films like that. But these are like OG rides. Jungle Cruise, I think.
Yeah.
Because you can't go on Jungle Cruise in Paris.
Yeah.
I can go on Pirates in Paris. And I've really enjoyed Pirates in Paris as well, actually.
It's really good.
Right at the front. I've said that before as well, but right at the front, it's a different experience.
Did you have to go to the front?
No, just landed there. It was just that day where we just ended up randomly.
Yeah.
We had a spree of like 2 days where it was like, I think then like the next day we'd gone to like Universal. We ended up on Hulk on the front, and then like we stayed to go on Velocicoaster at the front.
That at the front.
Yeah, that's enough to.
My life flashed.
That's enough to make a grown man cry. I didn't cry, but I thought about it. I cried with happiness nearly.
Yeah,
it was like
you probably were that happy afterwards. You probably did cry.
It's that look of like the smile of like. I have that look when I come off a roller coaster.
Right.
And it's like my eyes are streaming because it's like you've been going that fast and the wind's been in them. My head's a bit all over the shop and I'm just like,
yeah, you literally like you look crazy, don't you?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to go back.
I know.
It's so
exciting. Not that long. But yeah, I guess we have to move on from Adventureland now.
Yeah.
Don't think there's anything we've missed.
Where do we go now?
Quick tidbit. I stopped saying tidbit. I don't like it. quick thing. What can you?
A quick note.
Yeah.
Side note.
Yeah, quick side note. Yeah. So Tortuga Tavern is coming to Magic Kingdom. And that will be there. I think when we go, I think it's like summer 2025 it's due to open. So that looks exciting. We'll have a dip in there next October and tell you all what it's like.
Cool.
So, yeah, we can't tell you right now, unfortunately. So let's move on from Adventureland. Right. Right. It's not like Gary Neville. Right. Okay. So we moved on from Adventureland and we're into Liberty Square. This is more in fitting with Main Street.
Yeah, it kind of blends in with it a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's not much to ride. There's the Hall of Presidents. There's the Liberty River boat, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Liberty Bell.
It's gonna heckin' change a lot though, isn't it?
Yeah, there's gonna be no boat for much longer, guys. So if you want to ride that boat, you go. Get yourself to Orlando and ride the boat because it won't be there much longer. That and Tom Sawyer's Island, gone. Yeah. So that's how I feel about that. But I'm sad for you if you're sad about it because I don't like when people are sad. That is what it is. To be honest, I never really spend a lot of time in Liberty Square.
I'm not.
I walk through it.
It's nice to walk through. It feels like a walk through.
And it is nice, in all honesty.
I did get my ears from there.
As someone from the UK, it is actually quite nice to walk through the Hall of Presidents.
Yeah.
It's quite cool. Yeah. Because obviously, like, US history isn't something that massively gets taught over here. If you want to know about it, you kind of have to go and find out about it yourself.
I imagine if you're really patriotic and American, you probably love it.
It's awesome. Right. It's awesome that, like, I could never, ever imagine the UK being that proud of their leaders. To display them in a hall in the theme park, like in Alton Towers or Thorpe Park. I just can't imagine it happening. We've got.
Oh, we're so grumpy.
Yeah, no, we've got like museums that they have museums too, of course. But I mean, like we've got stuff as well. It's quite like pays homage to the monarch and stuff like that, but never really like a load of statues of like Churchill and like Thatcher and like Gordon Brown and Tony Blair. Like we don't have that kind of patriotic pride that a lot of people do with presidents. And to be honest, they're not all. There'll be some people that walk in the Hall of Presidents that are very kind of political, one-sided politically, and be like, it annoys you.
Yeah,
it annoys you that they're there.
Yeah,
but I guess that is what it is. No. Stuff I want to get involved in. Thank you very much. So let's move on to Liberty Square.
I want to know, does Haunted Mansion count as that bit? Because it's like, it's half of the boats there, isn't it? Does it count as fantasy? I think it's like the beginning.
Frontier, you know?
Well, Frontier or Liberty. Because it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, Frontier's like there.
I would be tempted to say I'm saying Frontierland, but this is the only reason I'm saying this is because it's actually because of the link.
The story,
the
parish, yeah, or something like that.
That's actually the only reason why I would think
Yeah.
it, which isn't necessarily right because that's
It's not
a
linked,
completely
but-
different story. But
Yeah.
I guess it works in both. It's a nice transition because
The building
it's like
fits in both.
it's
really.
an old building, so it could have been from like frontier times. Like so,
Yeah.
I guess it kind of fits into both. But no, yeah, I never really thought about it. Should have its own
It's
land.
in a weird position, I think, where it's really in the middle of like 3 different
I
lands.
said it should have its own land, but maybe it will be the gateway to Villain's Land.
Oh,
Maybe that's where
oh
it'll
my
go.
god,
'Cause it's
that
like
would be so cool.
in and around that area, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Behind Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, but you could probably go behind Haunted
Yeah.
to get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But then you, after Haunted Mansion, which is, again, that's a photo pass moment. Go and get your photo outside. Haunted Mansion. Little side note, little fact. See, they're just dotted about. If it says 13 minutes on the queue time, it means that it's a walk-on. So
Yeah.
go head straight there. So that's fun. Also the same for Tower of Terror. But
Or is that
stop going to Hollywood Studios, Geordie.
Stop it!
Get out of there. Stay in Magic Kingdom.
So, Frontierland, we've got Tiana's.
Sorry, just a side one. I love in Haunted Mansion how the staff are allowed to be grumpy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a nice refreshing. I love the outfits. It's all just a nice little change because everything's so happy magical, and then it's like whoa,
Yeah.
grinning ghosts is an absolute tune.
Banger.
US susceptible to perhaps getting stuck on Haunted Mansion though.
Yeah, we were stuck for like 25 minutes.
So do bear that in mind. Yeah, it was long.
It was very long.
It was in the Madame Leota room as well, so I just kept hearing her say things.
She just kept going on and on.
You don't shut up. So yeah, right. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
We've headed into Frontierland. Now this is Wild West themed.
Yeah.
And it's on the west
Yes, it is.
of the park as you come in. So that's fun. That's another little fact. It wasn't an accident. It was done on purpose. I think it's something to do with like as well, like the future to the right and the past to the left.
Frontierland though, it's kind of like slowly disappearing I like, to be fair, I know the cars thing is still like outdoorsy, but do you know what I mean? It feels like it's getting less.
They're gonna
like Tiana's is there. It feels less Western.
It's gonna be, I think the cars thing is gonna revitalise it.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll rename it. I think it'll still be Frontierland.
Yeah.
I just think
that a new frontier.
It'll almost bring it all together.
Yeah, yeah.
And make it all make sense again.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling because, I mean, the rides that they've got planned there, that one of them sounds incredible. It sounds like the first ever high-speed trackless roller coaster, trackless ride. But that sounds terrifying.
It does sound quite scary.
Yeah, it does a bit. But it'll just feel like you're in a car. Yeah. It'll just fully feel like you're driving in a car because there won't be any tracks, and you just be.
Oh, it's so weird.
So it will be incredible. But what's there right now is Thunder Mountain there. But is it shut now?
It is shut for a while, isn't it?
It's if it's not shut now, it's shutting soon, and it's shutting for a while because it's going to be still shut when we're there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think it might be getting a Cars theme. Not overhaul, but just a few little bits of like
scenery.
Yeah,
that makes
scenery.
sense. I didn't know that it was like, I didn't really clock this when we're on it, but it's like meant to be spooky and like it's like a haunted railroad.
Yeah, no, I did get that, but
there's like nods to it around the track and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
You know, it's the goat.
I noticed the goat, yeah. I just remembered the goat.
You got terrified by Everest, though. So, nothing could be worse than that for you. No, yeah, I agree. I knew it was, but I agree that it doesn't necessarily...
Doesn't give off spooky.
No, not for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't give off spooky. Like Haunted Mansion spooky, it's not in that. Like, and the queue and stuff It's not scary to me.
It doesn't tell you much of a story.
It probably,
or like it's too fast for you to notice.
It probably does, yeah. But we just like fly
it's
through.
Too fun.
We just go through the queues.
Yeah.
Like, we don't tend to queue for things like that.
No.
We'll always either wait until there's a smaller queue.
Yeah.
I either say, "Hi, I'm Mickey's best pal. Do you not know who I am? Let me to the front." No, I'm joking. I just, or we'll lightning lane it because we know that one can get quite a busy queue. Yeah. It's really nice to ride at night though. It's Big Thunder Mountain.
I just love everything at night.
Time it perfectly too while the fireworks are on. I've not done this, but it is amazing. And also a little fact, it's probably like a general fact, but like it's faster at the back. I can 100% confirm that it's faster at the back.
It's so good at the back.
Because we got there and we were pretty much on our own. So the cast member was like, "All right, yeah, do you want to go on the back?" And we were like, well, we were going to say the front.
Yeah.
But like, we should be going on the back. And he was like, "I mean, yeah, I'd go on the back." And I was like, "Okay, well, what's your taste, sir?" Like, show me to the back.
The difference as well, because when we were on at the back, we were like this
you whip around the corner, don't you?
I remember our hips like smacking into
Which it does
each
make
other.
sense. I think actually on Brainiac they did that.
Yeah.
Like, is it faster at the back? And that's for scientists.
Yeah.
I am a scientist. I just love Mickey Mouse.
Then we've got Tiana's, haven't we?
Not been on that, guys.
Which we have not been on, so we can't really say much about that. It looked really pretty.
Rest in peace, Splash Mountain. Yeah, I saw it over a fence.
Yeah. Got your camera
got my
over
camera.
the fence.
I had a few photos. They were actually testing it when we were there. They were testing the photos up at the top. We saw the flash. There was water in it.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, there wasn't people in it. We didn't see all the damn cast.
No, that would have been so cool.
I would have lost my head.
Oh my god, if we were there when she was singing on that boat, I would have died.
Yeah, I would have died, and I would have cried and then died. I love how much she loves being Mama Odie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's really it in Frontierland, right?
Yeah.
There used to be the shooting gallery, and there's a range of shops and food as well, of course. Oh yeah, the Country Bear Jamboree, which
that was getting upgraded.
That was getting refurbed.
Yeah.
We'll definitely go in that next time. Yeah. Is there any meet and greets in Frontierland that I'm missing?
You can see the bears. I don't think there is any meet and greets, you know.
We've missed one in Adventureland.
There was Aladdin.
You can meet Aladdin and Jasmine in Adventureland.
Yeah.
And then obviously Jack. But no, I don't think there is in Frontierland, unless there is now some Tiana ones outside Tiana's, like
maybe.
Lewis.
I
would love to meet Lewis.
Yeah.
Raymond would be awesome.
Raymond.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
Do you know how they could actually do that? But again, it's like you can't. There's only one Jim Cummings is the problem. But they could actually do like a crush thing.
Yeah.
Like a show where it's like you see him and that would be awesome.
That would be cute.
Yeah, you can't. I
want to get one of the plastic shoulder pad things that light up when.
Yeah, we'll have to get one each.
They look cute, yeah.
And this is why we can't afford meals. Yeah, no, for sure. We'll get one each. I think that's it. And there's probably something I'm forgetting that some diehard Frontierland
probably
fans
like one big ride that we're forgetting about.
I don't think there is, off the top of my head. And then we go Fantasyland, right?
Yeah, we go past the Tangled toilets.
We do go past the Tangled toilets.
Fantasyland, and they are beautiful.
We're walking around the castle, by the way, guys, in case you've not been and you're wondering, where's the castle at?
You can have a little photo pass with the lantern, can't you?
Yeah.
That's good at night time. I don't think they'd do it in the day, would they? Maybe they would, but it's better at night time.
They might do a photo, but
yeah,
they probably do.
Maybe they do. It's just cool at night time because it lights up.
Yeah. Oh, it is great.
And then we've got, there's like Peter Pan's Flight and It's a Small World are in like these, like, they look like tents, don't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carousels as well.
Yeah.
You've got the carousels.
Mm-hmm. They're quite chilled rides, aren't they?
Yeah, this is very much what I think people see in their mind's eye when they think of Disneyland.
Yeah.
I think they think of like
cute.
The carousel noises. Yeah. This is where as well the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and stuff like that is. Yeah. It's just behind the castle. It's also an amazing place to watch the fireworks, I've been told, but I've not done it myself. But yeah, it's a small world. You have to go on it. You have to go on it. If you come on. It's not that bad as well. People make it out of like.
I think it's funny to complain about
Yeah,
it.
I think it is, isn't it? I think it is funny. To an extent. Don't slag it off.
Don't get stuck on it though.
Don't get mean.
Be stuck on it.
Oh no, I think that's probably why.
Yeah.
I've never been stuck on it, thankfully.
The other underrated thing, I think, is I didn't even know this was there until we went, was the Belle meet and greet thing, which is like the story. You're going
of course, yeah.
But then even just her castle in the
distance.
Like is it forced perspective where it looks bigger but it's actually really small? Like that little area, I had no idea that was going to be there. Right.
What's it called? Enchanted Tales with Belle.
Yeah.
If you've got kids, definitely go to that.
So good.
I was in it.
So interactive. You were the main character, Mr. Knight.
I wasn't the main character.
You were in my head though.
There was Belle. And she was so cute.
So cute.
She was so cute.
They pick all the little kids, don't they? And then they get a few adults.
Yeah, this is like meet and greet central as well for the kiddos. You can meet Peter Pan in Fantasyland. You can meet the princesses in Fantasyland. That's something that Magic Kingdom certainly do better than Paris.
Yeah.
We didn't wait to meet, and we met all of the princesses.
Yeah.
We didn't wait once, really, whereas, like, you're going to go to Paris and go to the Princess Pavilion.
It's a pain in the arse in Paris.
You've got to wait 3 hours and you can't even choose who you meet.
Yeah, like, it's just completely different things.
Yeah, that
stick out at each part. But
100%.
Talking about Fantasyland, it's making me realise how much there is to it, though, because there's all that bit, then, the Princess Pavilion bit, but then you've got Ariel and the Snow White.
And the Snow White ride,
there's actually...
So you can meet Ariel. So Ariel's got a grotto, I believe it's called. Meet Ariel at a grotto.
Yeah.
And that is old school animated film Ariel, red hair.
Yeah.
And so you go to her grotto.
And
that's a separate meet and greet that you can even use a lightning lane for. So that's like, I know some people would definitely do that for the kid.
Yeah.
If it came to it, like, I think, did we use it?
I think we might have done,
Because we just had one to use.
I think we had one to use, so we did. I'm glad we did.
And then Under the Sea, Little Mermaid ride is there as well. And then, of course, the Snow White coaster, I guess.
Yeah, that is
Kiddie coaster.
Really good.
Runaway Mine Train. It's got that's a perfect description for it. That is what it is. It's the Snow White's Runaway Mine Train. And it's fun because you kind of rock.
They move.
I was there in 2000 and 2003, and it used to be the actual Snow White ride, the one that's in Paris right now. Not that they didn't get a helicopter.
Oh, it was there.
They didn't get a helicopter and move it.
I didn't know it was like actually there.
Yeah, the Snow White coaster replaced the Snow White ride. From my knowledge. Of course, there's the Winnie the Pooh ride as well.
Yeah.
There's so much, and I think you can meet Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
Oh, yeah, we saw him walking
We did it at Epcot, but you can actually do it there. You can meet the stepsisters there wandering around up by the castle as well.
Mirabelle's got a casita behind near there.
Yeah, I guess that's it more near Discoveryland?
That's like between Discoveryland.
It's like within the castle,
and
isn't
the castle. Yeah.
Because so I think I think we've mentioned everything in Fantasyland now, all the meet and greets that are there. And then you head around to Storybook Circus, right? Which
I liked, but because it was different when you went, I would have rather seen it the way you saw it, I think.
Yeah, that's the one place I wouldn't say... No, I wouldn't say it needs work.
It's good.
It is good, but it's not...
It smells a bit too sweet, though, actually.
It wasn't...
It smells like candy floss.
Downgrade seems negative.
I just think being able to walk around their own
Mickey and Minnie's houses was better. I don't care what anyone says. Like it just was. Like, again, I'm not in this position. Like
circus doesn't mean anything.
People are probably watching thinking you're a bit of a hypocrite after saying that like you shouldn't care and that things move on and stuff. But like I just don't think personally. I think Mickey and Minnie's house is timeless. I don't think you can and I don't think a circus is necessarily better than that. If they'd have gone with something that was a more updated, a newer film, or you know what I mean, something like that. I mean, and we'll go on to this as well. I'm not the biggest Tron fan in the world, so as we get to this side, of the park, Stinkyville. No, I'm joking. I do like the Storybook Circus, and I've probably not experienced it to its utmost. I think I'm not the target audience for that. So a lot of kids running around having fun, doing like the sniffy thing on the map and stuff.
I like the Dumbo ride.
You can
meet
and greets though. Meet and greets Mickey's friends, I believe. Minnie and
why would you do that?
Minnie, Goofy. No, we didn't. They didn't, because we met them all before.
Yeah.
And Mickey wasn't there. I think I'm turning up if Mickey ain't there.
Who cares if Mickey's not there? Right? God.
Anyone that we did a meet and greet with that wasn't Mickey, it was for you in my head. Like,
It's literally.
Don't care about.
That was like the best part for me.
I enjoyed a lot of it. They were
amazing. Even though I was like, oh my god,
Mirabelle.
So starstruck.
Mirabelle was incredible.
Yeah,
absolutely incredible. I hope that turns into a Stitch meet and greet though, because Stitch deserves one. But so I guess the Dumbo rides, iconic. That is in Storybook Circus.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing, the queue actually, and the Barnstormer as well. I think that's the one thing that we didn't go on.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh my goodness! Right, guys, I'm sorry, but let's just go back to Fantasyland for a second. Because PhilharMagic is there.
Oh gosh, that is incredible.
That is like a haven. It's like Shangri-La in there. Like
that aircon.
On a hot day, it's a long, like 15, 20 minute experience where you sat, nice aircon, amazing songs, and like
the show's just incredible.
Seeing the songs in a different way, and like let me just get something very clear as well right now. It's called Mickey's PhilharMagic. It's very much a Donald attraction.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not mad about it. Yeah, even as a Mickey guy, I really enjoyed the PhilharMagic. I enjoyed Donald just being Donald.
I like that you don't know what.
Yeah,
you've never been on it.
Yeah, I guess we won't give
this isn't what I thought it was.
Won't give too much away, but definitely go on it. So now we're back in Storybook Fraudville.
Stinky Circus Land.
Yeah, Stinky Circus Land. And is there any other rides there? Barnstormer and Dumbo, the meet and greets with Mickey, Minnie, Goofy. Not Mickey, that's wrong. Minnie, Goofy, Donald.
I think that's it.
I think that's it too, but I feel like I might be missing something.
We did hop on the train there.
The carpets. Back in Adventureland, I forgot to tell you about them.
There's a Wonderland cafe thing, or it's just a little hut that looks like Alice in Wonderland, Cheshire Cat's cafe.
Oh yeah, the Cheshire Cat.
Pretty sure that's it though.
Yeah.
And then you kind of walk you walk under something, you walk like a pathway to get to Discovery from there, can't you?
Yeah.
Or you come around to the castle and go in. That's a better way to go in. Mm-hmm. Especially at night time.
Walking over the bridge.
Yeah, I feel like they're like iconic videos of like when everything's lit up and spinning. And you can see the people mover.
Yes.
Moving some people around.
Moving some people. Yeah. No, Discoveryland is a final destination for us on this whistle stop tour around Magic Kingdom. And right here, you've got the Astro Orbiter. You've got the Brum Brum cars.
Oh, we didn't do that.
What are they called? What's it called? Autopia?
Speedway?
No, I think it's called Autopia or something. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so, is it Tomorrowland Speedway? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe Autopia's in
maybe
Paris. Yeah, so anyway, there's the cars, and then the Astro Orbiter is just like a big spinning thing, but it does look magnificent in the night.
Yeah.
When it's all lit
That's
up.
the thing that lights up, isn't it?
Yeah, there's quite a lot. So you've got that, but then you've got like Carousel of Progress,
which is great.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
It's great if you have a baby crying on it.
I felt bad. I felt bad for the parents. I felt bad for the kid. It wasn't, and I felt bad for everyone in there.
Yeah,
it wasn't
like awkward.
I felt bad for the guy that was trying to speak and tell us about his life in the 1950s.
He had no idea this baby was crying.
I know. No, he must have heard, So, I know. Yeah, go on the Carousel of Progress. It's I'd maybe give it a skip if you've got kids, I guess.
Yeah.
At a certain age.
If you're an adult, it's good to go on.
And you appreciate that, like, Walt took that to, like, a county, state fair. Not county. A state fair, and everyone loved it, and, like, it's still running now in the parks and stuff. I personally love that. So when I'm in there, I feel like it's almost like I'm paying homage to Walt. I feel like I'm there for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Walt.
It's like, okay, respect.
Yeah, it's like I'm still here. I'm still watching your stuff, and I still love it. Sherman Brothers obviously wrote the song, and like Walt and the Sherman Brothers is like
They do Mary Poppins.
They don't do anything wrong when those guys teamed up. So, yeah, they did Mary Poppins. They did a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I guess there's so much in Tomorrowland. Back to that. There's the People Mover. There's the Carousel of Progress. There's the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. There's Space Mountain.
Oh, Space Mountain!
Yeah.
I forgot about Space Mountain.
Space Mountain and Tron.
Yeah.
So I would say it probably is got the most rides in. I think it's safe to say that. Like, Tron, Space Mountain, Laugh Floor, I guess, isn't a ride. Speedway.
Yeah.
People Mover.
I think it's all pretty like compact though. I think that's why you forget how much there is in there, because when you're walking around, you can't tell stuff is a ride or really.
Yeah.
Until you go in it. Like even Space Mountain, you have to walk around.
See, and
go down.
And this is the thing that I was saying earlier with Tron. I don't dislike it.
No.
I'll always go on it when I go on, and I enjoy it. But do I think that space could have been used for something better?
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe they'll change it.
I think that the ride could have been longer.
It's just so short.
So, like I said, I'm not out here hating, but I just think that maybe a drop ball on that one, and they could have used something that is an IP that's a little bit more popular. But that might just be me.
Even if it was just longer.
Maybe Tron has more popularity than I actually give it credit for, to be fair, though.
Maybe it's a bigger thing in America.
Yeah, it's definitely a generational thing as well. There's a generation before us. Josh loves Tron, my brother. So, not the ride, just the franchise. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's quite cool to be like, and I get that, like, I get the thought behind it. It's certainly like
different, doesn't it?
Yeah, and like being able to go into the game, like I can completely see why you look at it and think, oh, that'd make a great ride.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we just don't really care for Tron.
Yeah, but like I said, I'll always go on it, and if it went, I would probably be a little bit gutted, but it would be and it won't be for a long time, and it'll be for something that I probably feel should have been there in the first place. So
I think it's just good because it's like the biggest ride. Like
it's nice to have like something with like a big launch in Magic Kingdom.
Without that, it would feel like more of a kiddie park.
Yeah, because you've got Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
But aside from that, in terms of coasters, you don't have many. So I do.
Space Mountain.
Oh yeah, of course, Space Mountain.
Terrify you.
Yeah, well, it's just because of how big I am.
You only go 20 miles an hour, I think.
Don't care. Going around corners at 20 miles an hour, I feel like I'm going to fall out.
Right,
but no, it's good. It's good. And like I say, definitely go on it. Never don't go on Tron. But just. I feel like, I don't know, I'm trying to think off the top of my head now what they could have used. Probably Star Wars. I don't know. Something Star Wars themed, but they've got Star Tours.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
In Hollywood Studios. And
I think something with Stitch.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Hawaiian roller coaster.
Oh my God, right? Yeah. Just change it into Hawaiian.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It'd take a lot of work.
And you can be on a surfboard.
Yeah. It'd be too short though still.
Yeah, it's still too short.
Take it down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like that's the one thing where I'm like, because Guardians is different level. So it's like, why couldn't they have done that? Again, not cut and stick, but something to that level.
Yeah.
Something that's a bit longer and a little bit more immersive in a sense, I guess.
You don't really, I think although you're going into the game, I don't think you really feel like you're in the game.
Actually.
Too much.
Actually, I feel like it only happened to us once, but there is that moment, the staging moment, and the pre-show, and then it goes like 3, 2, 1, and then like the screen reveals and you see the speedway and you see the back.
Oh, okay, that
didn't actually happen the second time we went on it, because it was in after hours, so it was just a walk on. So in all fairness,
if you go for all that,
when that's in there, and we had a bit of a nightmare queuing for it, we might go again and have a completely different outlook on it. But okay, that's it. We've been around Magic Kingdom. Not that's it for the show. We'll talk a little bit more, but that's the whole journey around Magic Kingdom. But the one thing that you are guaranteed in Magic Kingdom that you are not guaranteed in any of the rest of the parks, they sometimes happen, is parades.
Which are incredible.
Multiple, and shows in front of the castle as well. The parades are amazing.
Just even more opportunities to see the characters as well.
What is it? The cavalcade. Cartoon Cavalcade was one of them. You know that
Yes, yeah.
that had like Woody and Mr. Incredible, Moana, and all them. But Raya.
Yeah, Raya. It was like adventure
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, and then there's like the OG. Well, not OG, but the more signature, the more stereotypical, the more vintage. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
Amazing.
Iconic, I guess, probably the one that's got Mickey on a float and things like that, and a lot of dancers. And where do you stand? Where's a good place to stand? Pretty much anywhere, as long as you're patient.
Yeah.
Is because like the floats come around.
Yeah.
If you want to see them first, probably go down towards Main Street in that little roundabout, because they kind of go round Main Street, don't they? And then
they start in Fantasyland, don't they?
I think that one does.
Were you thinking of? Am I thinking of a different one?
But
because we watched it in Frontier, didn't we?
That one.
No, we're in Liberty.
Yeah, we're in Liberty Square. Yeah.
For the main one.
Yeah, and the adventure one, right?
Yeah, I swear they. I can't even remember now, but yeah.
All the videos I've got as well of the one with Mickey in, we were stood at the top end of Main Street.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
it's so crisp and clear on that video.
Yeah,
I love it.
It takes a second to like focus, and then it goes really crisp and clear. It's awesome.
It's so good.
So, but yeah, and honestly, stand anywhere. It's not the same for the fireworks, but for the parades, stand anywhere. Just be patient, because the floats will come round. If you want to be at the front, obviously, just try your best, get there early. You know when the parades are going to be. Just check the app and just try and get a place early. I was sat baking on concrete for about 25 minutes because I wanted to be at the front.
But we did have a good space, didn't we?
We did. It was worth it.
Yeah.
But for the fireworks,
don't get me started on the fireworks.
I don't know where the best place to be is. It's preference. It's complete preference.
Again, get there early.
Get there early. If you want to be in that place, like in that, just outside, just off Main Street, in that little courtyard in front of the castle, get there very early. And like, I'm talking an hour.
Yeah.
You'll see people sat there probably already.
Yeah.
And if you were the first one, then bully for you, like, happy days. But get there nice and early. Same with like Phantasmic and that.
Yeah, it's quite intense after a long day, though, isn't it? Like,
it is.
Just sit and wait, but then it's worth it.
It's nice and it's relaxing, but like once it gets to like 1:45 or like 15 minutes prior to the show, it can get a little bit intense down there.
Yeah.
Like you will, if you're like claustrophobic, it might get a little bit much, because like you will be kind of locked in.
Yeah.
I always have
you don't want to move.
I always have a space behind me.
Yeah.
Because I'm so tall, so I always have that freedom. But like a lot of people I see are like people to the left, in front, to the right, and behind. You're like fully like
cramped together.
Yeah, it's like huddled in. So it can be a bit intense. But that's not to say that you can't enjoy the fireworks from different places, because I know people that sit at the far end of Main Street, underneath like the railway station, and watch them from there, and watch them from a bit of a further distance.
Oh, that's nice.
I know people that watch them in Fantasyland. I know people that go on Thunder Mountain and try and get to watch them from there. You can go in Ohana's and places like that where like it's overlooking Magic Kingdom, and they play the music in sync with the fireworks happening.
Yeah, I really
There's
want to
so
do
many
that.
places to watch. If you want good camera footage, I would say get down there low, but I mean, you're gonna have to hold your camera high as well. It's
to get all the projection.
Just enjoy it.
They're gonna start projecting it on the Main Street.
That's the one in Paris, though.
Oh, is it Paris?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's for that new show that's coming to Paris.
Is that when we go?
Yeah, we'll see it.
Okay, take it back. That's not.
The other thing as well, though, in Magic Kingdom is you will see, I mentioned it a bit earlier, you get the Very Merry Christmas party. You get the not so scary Halloween party. Yeah, so the Christmas one's happening right now. You can go on TikTok, you'll see it. They've got Snope.
Snope.
Yeah. It's soap, snow. That's what it is. So it's called Snope.
I was like, excuse me.
So yeah, it looks
cool.
It looks great. It looks magical. But Magic Kingdom's where, like I said, it's the hub. So if there's going to be an event going on in Disney World, there'll be something happening at Magic Kingdom first.
Oh, John was there the other day, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we'll hopefully see that this weekend, actually. But it'll be hard if you're from the UK. If you're from the US, I think it's airing on USA Network at 8 p.m.
Yeah. We get that the
Eastern.
next day then.
8 p.m. Eastern. And that'll be 1 a.m. for us. So as much as I love it, I don't know.
You're going to have to wait for me.
I don't know if I'm going to stay up and watch it. I'll say I'd probably be up anyway. But
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You will be.
No, you won't be.
No.
No, Sunday, like not Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll probably watch it Monday the 2nd, and it'll be available on Disney Plus from then. So that's great. We've not done these events, guys. That's the only thing, but we have done the after hours.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that for a little bit. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Got some photos that I will cherish for the rest of my life.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Some of the most amazing photos that you dream of getting. You dream of kind of being in the right place at the right time and having these photos and it not being
so
overly
surreal.
busy.
It makes me feel emotional.
And it was so quiet. And so what I spoke about then in terms of the fireworks being hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
Very much not the case when it comes to the fireworks in after hours, because you get a separate show. So,
which is incredible.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great.
It's just as good as Happily Ever After.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say so. It was, I don't know if it's as good, but like Mickey's in it.
Yeah, I feel like it's focusing on Mickey and Walt, isn't it?
And us.
Yeah, yes, us.
We are the magic, it says. I wish you upon us.
Sponsored by Pandora.
Yeah. And
this isn't. The show is.
Happily Ever After is something that I just feel like everyone should watch once.
I know.
Even if it's just a YouTube video.
Yeah.
You should just watch it.
When did we watch it? Was it New Year's Eve last year?
Mm-hmm.
We put that on instead of like the London fireworks. And we will do so.
And
then we had our first dance to it. Before we'd even seen it.
We did. And if you go onto my TikTok, you can see a video of me doing the opening speech from
Oh, yeah.
all the happily ever.
You're too good at that.
Yeah.
Do you want to know one more random fact that I found?
Yeah, hit me with it.
I wonder if you know these. I feel like you probably do.
Some of them I have.
They have cats there that in the night they make sure there's no like rodents running around.
Disney cats.
Yeah, Disney cat.
I did not know that.
And birds of prey, or like falcons or whatever it is, to stop the pigeons from hanging around. They're trained.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
They probably fly over from Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
They're going to do a shift in Magic Kingdom.
I've just got
Yeah, oh, what you want? On a double? Yeah, I'll be home late. Oh, no worries. No worries. I'm off today. Jimmy's got the show in Animal Kingdom. They're all doing that one of the.
I wonder if the cats are trained, or they're just like, go on, have your night, play, chasing some mice.
Cats are interested. They always
mice.
think they're the superior, don't they?
Yeah, they're probably like, all these people have been running around today.
I know. Yeah, no, they'll probably be more like, oh yes, what would you do without me? You'd have rats everywhere.
Because the cleaners obviously go around at night time. I just imagine like loads of cats going around, like being like, right guys, let's get all the rats.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's not like we're organised. Deploy them into different lines.
Yeah. Interesting though.
Yeah, no, that is very interesting. And big up the Magic Kingdom ducks as well.
Yeah, it's so many creatures.
Just the Disney ducks.
Yeah.
Disney ducks, that's a life that I want to live if I'm reincarnated.
Yeah, be a Disney duck.
Be a Disney duck.
Oh, what a great life.
100%. It'd be unreal. And I guess it's worth mentioning this because this will be much more information based, and you'll learn a lot more than you do from listening to this podcast. But you can do the Keys to the Kingdom tour.
We should totally do that.
You go. It's quite expensive. I'm gonna say like $120. It's like an all day thing. Like I think like 10 till 5 or something like that. Food's included. Yeah. You get like a little key to take away as well. And you get to go like behind the scenes in Magic Kingdom. You get to go into the underground tunnels, stuff like that. I definitely want to do it at some point.
Yeah.
Whether it's next time we go, I don't know. It might maybe be a time after that.
Depends, like, if each time we go there's loads of new stuff.
Exactly.
We want to find a time where it's like, oh, nothing really has been updated. So.
And the thing is as well, I can't really. It's not one that you can go on for content because I don't think you like your filming.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Now, you could definitely make a video out of it, but obviously you're not going to be able to display a lot. It would be more you would show your key. And you would just do some Magic Kingdom shots and then like your meal and you know what I mean, that kind of stuff. Or an advert for it, I guess, rather than actually showing it on it. I mean, I wouldn't really want to see it either. Cause some people are paying £130 for someone to give a kiss and all on TikTok.
Yeah.
Not ideal, is it? But yeah, I guess that's it.
We went round the whole park.
We've not really followed much direction, have we? We've not really spoke about much snacks or food, to be fair. Coffees and pretzels, guys. That's what we live off.
We don't try a lot.
Coffee, pretzels, turkey days. They're the three things that we live off. We don't try that much. Oh yeah, no, we did try the spring rolls. You were going to get a waffle, but the queue was too long.
Oh, yeah. It was.
And that was not there.
No, it's not there.
But they do have different ones. But that being said, we are going to try more food next time. Okay, guys, that is it. That is all that we have. Not all that we've got time for. We can talk more, but I'm getting hungry, actually.
We could probably say a lot more.
But yeah, I hope that... I mean, it was a bit of a different format. We just kind of walked around Magic Kingdom virtually and spoke about what we love, and it was probably had a bit less direction than previous ones.
I liked it.
Yeah, I kind of like the change of pace as well, and I hope you guys did too. So that is all of it. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at saying bye.
Goodbye. You don't ever have to say goodbye. Wait, what does he say?
Ta-ta for now.
It's not goodbye, it's see you soon.
Oh, yeah, see you real soon.
See you real soon.
Oh, yeah, that's what I should probably say. I should say see you real soon.
Yeah.
But next week, we're going to start with more of the Christmas content. I know we actually said that we weren't going to do that, but we had 101 Dalmatians in on the schedule, but we're just moving everything back a little bit. We'll put 101 Dalmatians in somewhere down the line, just because by the time we post, not this one, the following one, it's going to be like the 8th of December, guys.
Yeah,
like,
we've got to get Christmas
getting into that Christmas spirit at that point. So this is going to be like Disney films and like Disney at Christmas and like Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and that.
Yeah, which we will watch.
Probably just that. And then the week after we'll do Disney Parks at Christmas. So that is everything. Again, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go, okay? Just have a magical day. Oh no, what did we say? Like.
Follow.
Please like, subscribe, follow everywhere. Mickey's Best Pal on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
The Magic Within .pod on TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, that's all that I have to say. So have a magical day from Geordie and Jay. Oh, I messed it up.
Geordie and Jay.
Have a magical day from Geordie and Jay. I'm not going to kiss this time. I'm just going to salute. Goodbye.